Hey guys, Anthony. I just wanted to make a very short video because my battery on my tablet right now is sort of low. Um, but I wanted to say I surprisingly got a job. Going to be doing some overnight stocking. Um, um, yeah, I'm. It's crazy. I had an interview last week and there's not a lot on pen and paper for, stuff. And the next day, surprisingly, got a job offer for overnight stocking at Walmart. So that, but the other thing is, um, lately I've been finding that I haven't been doing much of my music much anymore. Um, I do quite a lot of different types of videos, and I haven't really been, working on my singing or my, just on my core of what I'm about. Um, and doing much guitar playing. I don't know why. I just don't feel it inside. And lately there's been a lot of mood swings. And I find it's tricky to play when you just don't feel up to it. And you have to do everything yourself. It's hard. When you want to have something group wise and you just can't rely on anybody like that. And I've been finding more people and saying the same thing, like, why are you talking about this? Why can't you sing about something happy? Why can't you be happy? Why do you have to sing about this stuff? Why do you have to be about this negative stuff? Blah 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 blah. Why does it have to be so dark? Um, that's just how it is. It's just how I am, and it's that darkness transitions into light sometimes because you're singing about that stuff. You're unleashing the demons a little bit. No, no, um, no, um, you know, uh, ritual stuff or anything like that. But it's just a saying. Just say that your demons is the stuff you face each day, and the stuff that people bring onto you, and you're just like, I just want to. So, and I wish I had that ability to scream. I probably can sometime if I work on it. I've never worked on it. I don't know. I mean, you gradually get better as you work at it, but it just hasn't been a lot for me with that, and I'm really tired of hearing people with that. So this is a video for that. That why you're doing that? Because it feels right. It feels right. It feels right to bring out stuff like that into the limelight a little bit. When people are hammering you with different stuff or edging you on or keep asking you the same question over and over again, like, why about this? Be happy. Don't be like this. Don't think like that. Be more self contained. Blah, 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 blah. You know? Well, okay, well, don't be an upper then. Don't be a rainbow. Here's your balloons. Here it is. Here's your balloons. Here they are. It's a little bit, it's even more odd when you're like that. You gotta have some balance in there. And that's what life is. It sucks. It sucks that there can't be happiness all the time. Um, that there's bad stuff too. Darkness and light in each and every one of us. But I just wanted to touch on that. And um, the thing is, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I haven't played in front of anybody live, done any solo performance in about 9 months since January of this year. So I'm hoping that I can, go against the grain and do something that'll take me out of my comfort zone. But it's really tricky. It's really, really, really tricky when the world just doesn't get you and stuff like that. So, but I'm amazed. I'm crazy. It's gonna be something different because this this is actually gonna be like my first actual real job. I already sent all my background checks and all my different stuff to Walmart, and sending all my information and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that they do take me on, even though they gave me an offer. But it's gonna be different. It's overnight stocking from 11 till 7 in the morning. We'll see if I'll be able to do that. I am a night owl, but we'll see. I once I recently was in a band with a guy who was quite a little bit older than me, and even I had a friend like, "Why are you hanging out with a 50-year-old drummer?" Well, you know, there's not a lot. There's limitations where I live, where I reside, and on the musician scale, there's just not a lot. So, I tried out this band thing for a little while with Ron, this drummer who's in his 50s, in his early 50s, and the know-it-all little guy. And then there was Alex, this 30-year-old guitar player. But he was telling me, no, you work during the day, and then no, you don't work night shift. You don't do that. That's gonna screw. You work during the day, but if you're up halfway through the night and can't help it half the time, and think better during the nighttime, or at peace with the nighttime, and find yourself, up at the nighttime, and you're sleeping a lot during the day, then what if, then what have you got to lose? I mean, seriously, what have you got to lose? Um, I'm saying quite a bit through the video. Gotta stop doing that. But maybe it'll work itself out. Maybe this will be something that'll turn out okay. There's a lot of history in my family, dealing with a lot of creativeness and artsiness and weirdness too, kind of antisocial, little bits of that. But my dad's quite a night owl, and his uncle, my great uncle, um, worked on Save on Foods on a food store for 20 years and then retired like that. He did night shifts and stuff like that for over 20 years. And that's what he did. He said he didn't mind it too much, and he would do night shifts. So there's that. Ideally, I really wish music would be my job. I hate to say it like that. I would hate to sound it out like that, like music being a job. It shouldn't have to be a job. But I wish I could, make money off my music. That's the main thing to do, and I wish it was easier. You think everybody likes music, and they should take you on and tag you on because we like music. We want you to come in here because we want a new band. We want a new artist to play some really nice music and make you big, make you big. But that doesn't happen because music today is just so god awful. I mean, no matter what you're into, it's a lot different when you're hearing something generic and put on by machines to do the music for you instead of actually going that extra mile, that extra way, and making the music yourself from scratch from instruments. So, I mean, I like a variety of different music, but, I find that music doesn't really impact me as much as that emotional core of, guitar, bass, and drums, um, and keyboards as well, sometimes in the background. But mainly that three piece with the drums, guitar, and bass. And all the melodies and lyrics and harmonies. So, if there's anybody that wants to ask that all the time about why this, why that, it's just how it is. I don't want to be there in the same place. And I'm not talking about that for attention. I'm not. I mean, look at 3 Days Grace. Look at Black Sabbath. They talk about stuff that they talked about years ago and that are relevant today still. And a lot of dark content, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. And by all means, you could be drumming your thing and be like um, the Clearance Clearwater Revival Band or the Beatles or something like that, or like singing um, Sunshine Will Go Away, or what is that song? Sun, 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 here it comes. You could sing that. You could sing all you want about that. But this is not who I am. I sing about stuff that it's an emotional level. And if you actually look at, those bands, 3 Days Grace and Black Sabbath, totally different bands from totally different eras. 3 Days Grace has a, selection of songs. Even their dark songs have stuff about, rising above the crowd and trying to conquer your demons and what you feel and the stuff that bugs you and haunts you and people that taunt you all the time, constantly. And with Sabbath, the War Pigs about anti-war and, being paranoid because you're frowning all the time and people think you're insane and, you know, yeah, and Iron Man seeking revenge and stuff like that. But, also Into the Void where there's, you know, crazy atmospheres and and places where you feel like you can't breathe. So there's that, and with you know the heaven and hell part there too, and journeys through all your heaven and hell. So um, yeah, I just wanted to keep this short, under the 20-30 minute mark here, and just kind of get you guys a little update about that, and just hope that there's more understanding of that, of people just asking that same question about why this and why that. Why can't you just get that? Why can't you just get that? Why can't you just get that in your head? Understand a little bit more. I mean, 40 years ago, in 1978, I'm sure there's people that probably didn't understand what they understand now because they were probably believed and told that everything is just disease. But now it's just like people are more like just neutral and not caring assholes, and they won't care what happens to you as long as it's not going to fuck with their own lives. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, hopefully this video gave you some insight to what's happening with me, and you could relate a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here, and hope you get to watch my other videos and my other ones that are coming up. So, anyways, I will see you guys soon, and hopefully this video was worth it for you guys watching, and hopefully you guys understood what I had to say. Okay,